Why?
And welcome back to the Laboratory Podcast with Dex and Los, where we talk about basketball, we talk about life, and we talk about whatever the hell we like. It's me.
Oh, no. ETS moment. What the hell? All right, say your comments. Get them out the way now.
Say my comments. Oh, about the jersey. Well, they're not winning. It's a comment for you.
Yeah.
Not winning in the playoffs right now. So,
No.
All right. So those of you who may be listening and aren't watching, Dexter has put on his RJ Barrett New York Knicks jersey today, and I have to say it looks good on you. I mean, it's a good color.
I'm gonna post a picture.
It fits you well.
I'm gonna tag my man's Parrish in it so you can call me a bandwagon and say you wasn't with us shooting in the gym.
Right.
But so we can start the episode off actually kick it off on them because apparently nobody else is shooting in the gym either.
No.
Can we get Derrick Rose some help?
No.
Pretty please.
Apparently not. No.
This shit works.
Taj Gibson.
Taj Gibson and Derrick Rose.
D Rose playing like it's 2011.
Man, like hooping. Just the rest of the team to
by
be like
himself.
This. Man. I've said it before. I said it before we started the episode, but yeah, I need to just stop saying stuff.
Aren't you glad I didn't have you get an Elfrid Payton jersey?
Yeah, I said what about Alfred Payton? He said no. RJ Barrett. I was all right. Looking back on it, I'm really happy because I would have been sitting here
because that motherfucker's
sick.
at the end of the bench
I would have been sitting here sick right now wearing an Alfred Payton jersey. I don't know.
I would have burnt that shit.
Niggas gotta buy it and burn it. Yeah, man. Like for the Knicks right now, they're down 3-1.
Indeed. You never know. You
never know.
Hey,
It's a lot of 3-1 leads the last 5 years.
Hey, man.
That have been solidified and taken advantage of.
Maybe Julius Randle will show up.
Yeah. Hope the fuck so. He didn't play great last game again either. He didn't shoot the ball well. He hasn't shot the ball well the entirety of the series.
No. He was shooting the first, I think, 3 games, he was shooting 24%.
Whatever 11 for 54 is, yeah. About.
That's terrible.
It's fucking terrible. Especially after getting most improved.
This isn't my most improved player.
Yeah, no, I know.
Is this your king?
No.
Is this your most improved player?
Absolutely. No, he was from the regular season. I don't know what happened once the playoffs started.
Playoffs came in. He was like,
he just started,
let me revert back
tripping.
To Lakers.
Defense not looking
Julius
like
Randle.
Year 2 Randall. I don't know what's going on right now with them. Their defense just isn't looking like how their defense has looked the whole season, given they haven't had to guard Trae Young every game the whole season. So game plan for Trae Young is already tough. But him, like the last game or two, he's been taking a lot more mid-range shots because they've been chasing him off the 3, which is even worse for their offense, for their defense, I should say, because they're not expecting like to guard the mid-range from Trae Young. So that's just wide the fuck open. And Trae Young is a shooter, so
he's a shooter.
He's been cooking them. Man, I don't know, bro.
Even John Collins had a good game last game.
Yeah, so. I had the Knicks in 5, and I'm looking like it's going to be the other way around.
Yeah,
because they just can't.
Like
the rest of the team just can't put it together. The only one who's been consistent is Derrick Rose. And
shout out D Rose.
Yeah,
I just want to give a shout out to D Rose.
Shout out to Derrick Rose
just for being healthy and coming out there hooping.
Man, that nigga nice.
Oh,
had to do it. You said whenever you shout out Derrick Rose, that has to happen.
Shout out Derrick Rose. Man, that nigga nice.
So I just wanted to kick it off with the Knicks because we
bitches look hurt. D Rose.
You said what?
I said bitches look hurt.
Shut up,
D Rose.
Shut the fuck up. So while we was going on here, I'm gonna enjoy your pain real quick because we got one series that's over with.
Just rip it off. Rip it off. Just get it over with.
He got swept.
Yeah.
I know this is your fear.
Yeah.
But it was look.
Yeah.
Y'all just didn't play well.
Nah.
But also on top of that, the Bucks played phenomenal.
The entire series.
So I don't want
buckets.
Yeah, I don't want to
buckets upon buckets.
I don't want it to be like how everybody on NBA Twitter has just been like man, the fucking Heat are frauds. They're this, they're that.
First and foremost, let's talk about that real quick. For everybody who's saying this ain't the bubble, they're fraudulent. They're frauds. You still have to play basketball, and you still have to play basketball well. Yeah. Whether you're in a fucking AAU gym, right, or not, you still playing the other best players in the world, right. So I don't understand is how people, they're frauds. It's not the bubble.
Well, the bubble shit is jokes. Obviously, that's just
the same team that like y'all teams is there too, and they lost. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you.
That's facts. A lot of people who've been saying like your teams ain't been doing much of shit. I ain't saying nothing. It's funny to laugh. I ain't gonna lie. It's funny to joke about. Like I was sending all the shit to the group chat.
Niggas out there shooting. They shooting. They shooting. All right.
Them fireworks, boy.
Those are gunshots.
Damn, this is going crazy for real. Like the big thing about the bubble, like looking back on it though, for what people were saying, it was like when you think about it, you have no choice but to hoop. Yeah, because you can't.
There's no outside distractions. It's just all basketball.
Like it's the quote from like Jason Tatum keeps getting used, like he acting different in the bubble. Like motherfuckers have nothing to do, but also like it's some players really did look really good, but it's also I don't want to say that's the case for the Heat because now everybody's gunning for you. Like you have this target on your back. Like last year they didn't have a target on their back. They were just like,
they surprised everybody.
Yeah. So this year they was like, y'all did this shit last year. Can y'all do it again this year? Tyler Hero was like, no. And Duncan Robinson was like, maybe.
No. Duncan Robinson tried.
Maybe. Yeah, he tried. He did a lot better in the playoffs than I expected him to, especially how he played in the regular season. Or shot, I should say, not always played.
It's just the Bucks were just that much
better. The Bucks are really just that good. Like it's not that big of a deal because
I swear
at the end of the day, it's really just a 3 seed beating a 6 seed.
I swear to you.
Right.
If the Bucks do not hoop like this
next
against
round,
the Nets, I'm gonna be highly upset. If Bryn Forbes goes 8 for fucking 42 from the 3-point line, I'm gonna be really fucking mad. I'm gonna be upset.
You'd be mad as hell. It's different matchups that come across that one too though. Like for the Heat, once you take Bam and Jimmy out of the game, you like,
that's it.
Yeah, it ain't really much
that's
else
their
that
whole
can
offense.
happen. The entirety of the offense,
like literally their whole offense, conducting the offense, bringing the ball up the court. Jimmy having to score, Bam having to score, not as much, but still scoring
to an effect.
Yeah, passing the ball. That's it. Once they're out the game, then
he has to look to score more often. I think that hurt them a lot. Like Bam, like last year we seen him take that like mid range, like elbow area kind of jumper. He ain't take that a whole lot. I feel like this series when I was watching, he just was looking at like pass and keep screening. Like nigga, you have to take that, especially because he can make it. It's not like
that's the most fucked up part.
Yeah,
he had Brook Lopez looking like an all-star player out there.
Right,
he had Brook Lopez out there looking like
all defense.
Nets Brook Lopez out there, like attack this man and play defense on him.
There's no. I just want Bam to be better. I mean, like it's not like they can't do it. Bam is like what 23, maybe 22, young as shit. Yeah. Regardless how it happens, Bam's gonna be.
This is a learning
for a while, a long time.
A learning experience for Bam.
Yeah.
Tyler Hero, I don't know. This motherfucker's gonna come out here and probably play the same.
I don't know now. I don't know why. After watching that, I know a lot of Heat fans are mad. It's like we really could have had James Harden. I know you still not a fan of that, but y'all could have really had James Harden in the series right now. That would have helped the scoring a lot more.
It would have.
And the passing. Yeah. But yeah, I just think the Heat going forward, they might have to retool a little bit. They're always gonna be in like the
Kawhi to the Heat, baby.
Yeah, they're gonna be in the hunt for big name players because one, it's in Miami, and two, you have the savviness of Pat Riley, who probably says the slickest shit to everybody.
And Pat Riley be saying something to something. You can fuck my wife. That's gonna be going on. Pat Riley gotta be giving out offers that they can't refuse.
What the fuck? Pat Riley be saying shit to make you be like, you can have a legacy.
Low key, you can have a legacy here. You know how it was Wade County? Why not be Butler Boulevard? Some shit like that.
Some shit like
Jimmy was like,
he knew immediately he was going to. He was like, yeah, I'm going to Miami.
Yeah.
So shit like that, I don't know. So I'm not really too worried about the Miami Heat going forward. For how they played the whole season, I wouldn't say this is disappointing. We just wanted more out of them, I guess. I didn't expect them to beat the Bucks in the first round anyway, but I just thought they would win like 1 or 2 games.
I didn't think they were gonna get swept.
No,
I knew. I
had them in. I had them in 6.
I was being biased,
Yeah,
saying Heat in 7. I honestly didn't think they were gonna beat the Bucks, but
biased.
Damn, But damn,
like Giannis said, we didn't play with our food. It also helps when you have the entirety of it. He was hooping. Giannis did what Giannis needed to do. I like how he's playing with that confidence. I like the chip on his shoulder again right now. I'm fucking with it. I'm just hoping like keep that same energy with the same motherfuckers next round.
I wouldn't say he wasn't going crazy.
No. I said he played well though. Like he didn't play like MVP. Yeah,
he didn't play like.
No, I was just saying he played with confident. He played like with that kind of swagger that I expect, like that I like watching when I watch Giannis play. That's what I'm talking about. Nah, he wasn't like fucking. This is Hall of Fame level.
No, I think that he still did as best a job as you can
for the personnel they
have.
Yeah, for the personnel they have. Yeah,
but
the rest of the team showed up. The rest of
the team definitely showed up.
Like the first game, he was like what 10 for 27 or some shit like that. Like he didn't shoot the ball well, but yeah,
they did their best on Giannis and just said we're gonna have the rest of the team beat us, and the rest of the team beat their ass.
Chris Middleton was hooping. Drew Holiday was
hooping.
He was up and down for some games, but he was hooping. He was doing what he needed.
Anytime
he did his job.
Anytime Kendrick Nunn or Dragic was on him, he just posted up.
Bully buckets. Yeah. Drew Holiday low key is on like I don't want to say smoothest, but he be having some smooth ass moments though.
He do.
he be cooking motherfuckers. And then Brian Forbes. I was just going
Bryn Forbes.
I'm sorry. I
don't know who Brian is.
No, I said Brian because I don't know.
All right, shout out Brian.
Yeah, Bryn. I know. I'll just be tweaking.
Bryn
Forbes out here had more points than Jimmy Butler.
Yeah,
that was sad.
Yeah,
that game he went off helped incredibly for that. But but also Jimmy only played well. I want to say one game, and
I think it was game 3, and that
game 3 he played well, and the rest of them was just like.
But
yeah, so Jimmy going forward, I don't think we'll see nothing like that from Jimmy again. I can't expect to see nothing. I don't expect to see nothing like that from Jimmy again in the playoff series.
I can't help but to think like
decline.
Not decline, but like how because he played so well during the season. Yeah,
he probably finally got burnt out from carrying it the whole season.
Low key, it probably finally happened. Like
I think it also helped that it was more like Giannis was more willing to guard him this time around. Like last year, he was like not avoiding the switching. Like they weren't switching too much Giannis on Jimmy. Last year, it was.
I still feel like I didn't see a whole lot of Giannis on him.
It was more often. He wasn't always the primary defender, but the game, take Jimmy out the game, it was when Giannis was like guarding. That's why it was so hard for Jimmy to score on the perimeter. He was just driving the whole game. It still wasn't like the whole game. Like, all right, we're gonna put you on him. That's our game plan. But he was more willing to guard him this time around. I think.
I will say he was more willing, but I still wouldn't say he was like. I rarely saw Giannis on him. It was more I saw PJ Tucker and Chris Middleton on him.
Those are the primary defenders. Yeah. But remember last year I was like, I don't know why he didn't switch. Like with some games, he seemed like it felt like he was ducking. He wasn't ducking this year. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, all right, yeah, I'll say that he wasn't ducking it.
Yeah, so I feel like that helped their defense out a ton. So next round he needs to do the same shit with KD. That's all I want to see.
Yeah, okay.
Nigga needs to do the same thing.
Still
with
not
KD.
gonna do it. It's gonna be PJ Tucker, Chris Middleton again.
PJ Tucker for the just be right here while KD is up here again. Yeah. So the Heat went down. They didn't go down fighting. It looked like though.
Well, that's our first series.
First series out the way. So you know.
It's for the best. But it got over quick, so I could just get over it quick.
I think the Sixers finished the sweep today too, so that's another series that probably
more
likely than not. I think that series is all but over. My bad, it's going to be over with. So I mean, the backcourt is doing what they need to do,
right?
For the Wizards, and then the Sixers are just playing well as a team at the moment. I don't want to say it feels like they're outclassing them because they're still like relatively close games, except the last one. But yeah, Bradley Beal's doing what he can. Russ is gonna play. Like I thought he was gonna play for a second. No, I thought he wasn't gonna play because of the injury he had from game 2.
Yeah.
But Russ is Russ. I don't know why I thought Russ wasn't gonna play. Should have knew Russ was like, "Hey, Russ, you sit down." No, I fight. We're gonna lose, but I'm gonna fight.
Okay.
But I'm gonna fight though. Joel Embiid, nobody can guard Joel Embiid. So hopefully he can keep this up and he can avoid like any injuries. Knock on wood, because it's Joel Embiid.
Shout out, not knocking on any wood near you.
It was wood. There's wood down there. All right, it's not wood, but we're gonna act like it was wood.
Right?
They didn't know that.
Figurative wood.
Figurative wood. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that series is going to get wrapped up, and then the Nets and Celtics.
Right.
Nets and Celtics.
50 points by Jason Tatum.
50 ball by Jason Tatum.
So they got one.
The one that we were talking about, the one game they go win. Game they go win.
He's got about 50 points,
and he did it.
Drops in 50 points.
That's a tough 50 too, because he had 50. I think KD had 40, and James Harden had like 35. Yeah, something like that. If Kyrie was hooping,
it was 41 and 39.
Oh, from James Harden.
Yeah.
Either way, it go 80 points together. Them niggas said 80. Yeah. And then if Kyrie would have been hooping that day, it would have been sad. Yeah. But for the Celtics, but yeah, Jason Tatum, he's doing what he can, man. Like
he's trying.
He's trying his very hardest, but it's just rough out there, man. Yesterday, you got James Harden having 18 assist games, and Kyrie was like, "I'm not hooping bad again in the Garden." Not after some shit at the Celtics home club, after talking all that, not talking all that shit, but just talking what he said to the media, and everybody was like, "Oh, so you don't fuck with us here?" No, obviously he would have stayed. He would have stayed if he fucked with y'all.
Right, since we're on the subject,
yeah, that's what I said. Like, while we're on the subject, go ahead, bro.
We could talk about this real quick. So Kyrie was assaulted yesterday. He got the water bottle thrown at him yesterday.
He said Squirtle in the fuck?
No, but he got the water bottle thrown at him, and then the fan who did it ended up getting arrested.
Yeah, and
is charged, it's a felony. Charged with assault with a deadly weapon. I'm gonna say that again.
Hey, look,
assault with a deadly weapon.
That shit can do damage. That's all that matters.
All right, shout out Bruise. shout out a dent.
You know what happens from bruises?
Shout out a dent in his fro. I don't know. It's a water bottle, and what I can tell, I'm not an expert on water bottles, but it looked pretty empty to me.
I thought they said it was a full water bottle.
If it was full, then
that's why I was.
If it's a little bit more,
I feel like it's hard to throw an empty water bottle. That shit ain't going nowhere.
He probably just tried to do the bottle flip. See if it landed on the fro.
Yeah. Nah, he threw. I thought they said he threw a full blown water bottle, like a full ass water bottle at him. That's why I was like, oh.
I don't know, because when I looked at the video, it didn't. I feel like it didn't fly across like a full water bottle. Like it looked like it just kind of floated past him.
That's how he missed, because he was like this.
What was that?
Fuck is y'all on? But what came? Let's talk about why the fan did that.
So what came previously before that is the game was already over with. The game was, at the end of the game, Kyrie comes out there, congratulates his teammates, gives them high fives, and then he goes to the center court logo, Lucky, the Celtics logo, and purposely stomps on him, wipes his foot, and walks off. Right. So
we just stomped y'all asses the fuck out. That's what that's for.
So when you see the video, you can't. It's not mistaken as this looks like it's accidental. Like it's done with purpose and
I love it
and intent behind it. All right, D Wade, chill out. No, but so
a lot of motherfuckers is tweaking about it.
So me and you have different opinions.
Yes.
On it. So I feel like it's disrespectful. Like
it is very much disrespectful.
If anybody does that, like if anybody else does that, like if you did it while the Celtics players saw it, I'm sure somebody would have had a problem with it.
If they have a problem with it, they'll let it be known next game. Everybody but Jason Tatum is going to say something to Kyrie if they have a problem with it.
Let's think about it like this. Let's compare it to football.
Go ahead. When niggas stomp on the logos.
Remember when Terrell Owens
and they was going back and forth? You talking about the back and forth when they kept going back and forth, stepping on logos after the touchdowns, or
no? I'm trying to tell you, motherfucker. Terrell Owens went to I can't remember which team. I want to say the Dallas Cowboys.
All right,
and he went to the center star. I think he did some shit. He did. I want to say he pulled his pants, not actually pulled his pants down, but pretended to pull his pants down, and then started dancing and shit. And then somebody from the Dallas Cowboys tackled his ass. This was not in the game. This is after the game. After the game, whatever, or after a touchdown, whatever. Motherfuckers is leaving off the field.
Yeah.
Right. he goes and does that, and then he gets tackled, right? So I feel like teams take pride in their own logo in the team that they play for. Yeah. So I feel like it's just, especially, you know, KG, shout out Kevin Garnett, who brought it up and was like, so we just finna ignore how Kyrie stepped on Lucky. So that goes to show, like, even people who don't play for the team anymore still have pride in that jersey, like, or it's pride in the team that they played for.
Right.
I understand. Okay, I get Kyrie didn't fuck with the Celtics, you know, fuck with the Celtics fans. But it's not really about the Celtics fans, though. It's just, you know, just show them their respect. Like, you can not fuck with them, but you also don't have to disrespect them in the process of not fucking with them.
Fuck them niggas. No, I don't disagree with what you're saying, because it definitely is disrespectful.
It's done. Bill Russell.
It's done in. Fuck the Celtics now. That's what I'm saying. God damn, niggas bringing up legends.
Yeah, but but when you do that, like, you're bringing up all the people who played for that organization and actually had pride. For them.
I think that's what Big Baby David said too. Him and Kevin Durant having a little whatever it is on IG. Whatever.
All right, never mind. I completely disagree because I hate Big Baby.
Exactly. Now they can change their mind. Yeah, no, he said so. He's like, if I can't remember what he said exactly. I just was looking at it before we started. I don't know. I just feel like it's definitely disrespectful. I'm not disagreeing with that part. I just don't feel like it's that serious where it's like KG had to make a post about it, so we just gonna ignore the fact that this and this is done. If this is any other player, like, it would have been the same thing. Like, don't get me wrong. I just feel, for me, I looked at it was like, I'm stomping on this because we finna stomp y'all asses out. That's how I looked at it. Now, you're not saying you're wrong. I do take it as disrespect too, because if somebody did that when we was playing like this, I
won't even look at it. I can't see it being classified as that. Like, we finna stomp y'all ass out. Like, I don't see it like that. I feel like he just went out to disrespect for no reason.
That's what you felt like it was. Yeah. Okay. It's still disrespectful. Either way it goes, it's disrespectful.
Pure disrespect. That's the only thing. Not stomp y'all ass out. Like, it's very obvious, Kyrie. We can tell. It's 3-1 right now. What's understood don't have to be said. Whatever motherfuckers say, like, we get it.
Don't have to be explained.
Yeah, but like, I mean, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Just because but it's just disrespectful. And God forbid somebody did that to the Brooklyn Nets. Kyrie be like,
niggas don't give a fuck about the Nets. The Nets.
Kyrie says everything about anything.
No. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about like every other Nets player. Nigga, the Nets' best player is Brook Lopez of all time. That's the.
I know, but I mean, that's not what I'm saying though.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Jason Kidd. My bad.
Yeah, nigga said fuck Jason Kidd.
I was thinking about their highest score. That's what I was like in my head.
All right, fuck Vince Carter.
No, he literally doesn't lead them in scoring, though. I'm talking about their all-time score.
I mean, yeah, but I'm not saying... We're talking about legends here.
That's what I was referring to.
All right, but, I mean, even... What I'm saying is that if somebody did it... Let's say Marcus Smart did it to the fucking Brooklyn Nets.
I would love it still, too. But I know. We're not talking about me.
I know, but Kyrie, I'm 100% sure Kyrie probably would have said something. I'm 1,000% sure Kyrie would have said something.
I don't know. Kyrie don't be giving a fuck about them niggas half the time.
Kyrie says something about everything. He always has a comment
that
about
nigga
some
be like
shit.
this. It's just basketball. It's disrespectful. He be like this. All right. I don't give a fuck. He probably could. I don't know. We don't know until this shit happen. We'll see if next game, because if anybody on the Celtics was to do it, it's Marcus Smart. Yeah. It's Marcus Smart or the rest of them not built like that. I can't imagine unless Chester Thompson.
Taco Fall.
Yeah, ain't nobody touching. Ain't nobody doing shit to Taco Fall. ain't doing another Taco Fall. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It was. I definitely agree with the part that was disrespectful. I just don't agree with how it started going up. Only thing I do remember, Big Baby David said is
he didn't deserve to get a water bottle thrown at him though.
You said what?
I said he didn't deserve to get a water bottle thrown at him.
Boy, fans been... Hold on, before we even get to the water bottle part. Big Baby Davis, I remember like a little bit what he said then. He said this could definitely be some shit that's taken care of like off the court. Like niggas can fight off the court or some type of shit like that. And all, boy,
I hate Big
I know you do.
I hate Big Baby.
But I know you hate Kevin Durant too. And Kevin Durant ain't do shit but reply with like at least like 30 laughing emojis. Right after, I was like, why are these niggas always... It's always these two niggas that be in some shit. It's literally...
I can't stand Big Baby. I hate Big Baby. His ass just be talking.
So many basketball fans I know, or like NBA fans, like hate that whole 08 Celtics group. Yeah. Just because the way they talk. It was like, you would think these niggas had like a dynasty, like the way that they talk. I was like, I mean, they could have. To me, the only ones that can talk is like
KG, Ray Allen, and Paul Pierce.
Yeah, and Rondo, because Rondo will start becoming Rondo because of that group. But the rest of them, like Tony Allen can talk his stuff a little bit, but Tony Allen don't be like going crazy talking like as much as everybody else does.
Tony Allen don't say nothing but first team all defense.
No, he don't. He really don't. And then Big Baby Davis be saying some shit.
Big Baby Davis Big Baby is
and Kendrick Perkins be saying
low-key the original Kwame. He just be saying shit like he just be saying shit so motherfuckers can hear him talk. I'm convinced.
Boy, Big Baby, I don't know, man. I know a lot of niggas felt like that too. I just felt like it was wrong. I started fucking with Big Baby for real after his comments about Austin Rivers. He said you only in the league because your daddy. I was like, no.
No, you can't actually hoop.
No, yeah, right. The motherfucker could hoop. When KG said, no, I knew that nigga was going to the league because he used to come to the Celtics practices. I was like, all right, KG said it.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Don't forget, this nigga KG made him cry on the bench.
I be forgetting that shit happened, dog.
Big Baby be talking like he didn't cry in front of millions of people.
That's all I think of Big Baby for. That fucking gift for you doing this shit.
Whatever that shit is.
But yeah, man, fans been tweaking.
Fans been
tweaking. And it's separate instances. After the first one, what was the first one? The Knicks? Or was it the
Was it
the Knicks? The Knicks would spit at Trae Young.
And then the Westbrook one?
Westbrook was first. Westbrook, well, at least, like, I think that actually happened the same day, if I'm not mistaken. Either way it goes, those was the first two.
Right.
So you would think after those two, fans would be like this, maybe we should calm down.
Low-key.
No, niggas poured popcorn on Russell Westbrook. After he got hurt and walking off the court. Yeah. I don't like Westbrook much either. Was ridiculous. That's why it was even more disrespectful. One, you already throwing, like, popcorn on the player. Like, shit like that isn't cool to like throw shit. Period. It's really not cool.
I don't know what I really don't get where this sense of entitlement comes.
I really don't.
Motherfuckers come back from COVID and like so let's fucking crazy.
The video isn't funny, but it's funny because after that they like pan out from like it took 5 niggas holding Russ back who just got hurt. Like he's hurt and he's like I'm finna go beat his ass. Yeah. Whoever did it get their ass and they pan out. And there's nobody, like, from the angle that it comes at, there's nobody sitting there. So they look up, and it's like 4 niggas just pointing up. Like, it was that motherfucker, right? Don't nobody want no smoke with Russell Westbrook. No. There's nobody. For a valid reason, because that motherfucker would whoop anybody's ass,
Westbrook looks crazy.
Looks like he'll beat your ass.
Looks like he eats nails. Without any milk.
The nigga did the salties for 2. Then the shit with... So it's been a few ones. So it was that one, then the shit with Trae Young... When they
really spit at him though.
Spit on him.
Like that's crazy.
Tried to spit on him.
Like these
he didn't even. I don't think he noticed it in the game. They noticed after.
We're still in a pandemic.
First of all, even without a pandemic, that's just fuck. It's
definitely still disrespectful. But we're in a pandemic, so that makes it like 3 times more disrespectful. Because now you're risking this motherfucker getting sick.
This motherfucker getting sick and you bro, spitting on people is probably the most disrespectful thing I think you can do.
Yeah. Or one besides stepping on the logo. I'm just playing.
So it was that. Then it was the shit in Utah. Utah needs to just not have fans no more, dog.
Utah doesn't need a team.
Utah, yeah, get them motherfuckers out of there. That's probably why D Wade there. That niggas playing the C's to get them the fuck out.
Low-key.
We can take y'all ass to Seattle.
We can take them to Jacksonville. Just have 3 Florida teams. Fuck it.
Yeah, bro. Like then you saw what happened with the Jazz fans, right? Because it was like towards Ja's family.
Yeah,
and Ja's family and Dylan Brooks' family.
Yeah.
I forgot what they said to his. I know they said something to his dad like, "We'll put a nickel on your back and make you dance," or some shit like that.
It's been
that, and then
there's
they
been
called
far too many instances in Utah where it's been
just racial undertones or some shit like that. Yeah, bro, like that, and then what they call Dylan Brooks a half breed or some shit like that, bro. Like
evil Danny Green. One time he's not evil.
Yeah, one time the motherfucker wasn't evil, bro. Yeah, I don't know them. Like Utah just need to not have fans. The fan it was like it was 2017 or 18. That fan that had that shit with Russ. And then Russ was like, "No, don't. Like, I'm a grown ass man, dog." He said like, "Yeah, come on, boy," or some shit like that. Like, who the fuck you think? Like, no. And he got banned. And then he tried to have a case for $100 million. And the fucking, I don't know who threw out this, the Supreme Court, federal, whatever it was,
Right.
the state court, I don't fucking know, they threw that shit out.
Right.
It's like, get your stupid ass up out of here, bro. $100 million for being banned.
These fans is just on some
Nigga,
shit.
fans
They real
real,
life be treating NBA players like they're still like they're not people.
yeah,
Like they're just
niggas.
right. Like
Hard,
they're just
I'm not gonna say it, but
like hard. Like they're just cartoon characters and shit. You can just do whatever the fuck you want. With
yeah,
them.
like he's not grown ass man that you wouldn't
Right.
you
with,
wouldn't dare
with
fight.
kids, families.
You wouldn't
you
dare.
know.
It's just fans in general do it too, because like shit, like niggas, they was saying fans need to start getting that Marcus Peters treatment when he walked up, was like, what you trying to do and shit like that.
Yeah.
That, and then I remember when Isaiah Thomas a few years ago went up to a player, was like, oh my bad, what you talking crazy for? He ain't say nothing racist. I think he was calling him a bitch or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
he
I
walked
remember
up to him, was like, what you trying to do? He was like, I'm sorry, I just wanted a slushie. I forgot what
Yeah,
I forgot
yeah, I
what you know what I'm talking about
yeah,
though,
I
like shit
remember
like that. Like I don't know, fans just gotta like dial that shit back. Talking shit is cool, heckling to an extent I get, but like when
But don't
spit at people,
yeah.
don't fucking throw shit, and stop being racist. This shit's not hard. What the fuck?
You don't do that to your friend from the office, Mark. Why are you doing it to Isaiah Thomas? Why are you doing it to Russell Westbrook? Like you see, it's clear that you see how big these motherfuckers are. You think they're not finna step to you.
Yeah.
I don't want.
I think Tristan Thompson, he said when they asked him about motherfuckers like spitting on people, he said, I don't follow that motherfucker home.
Yeah.
He said, you really don't want it, because I will follow you home.
Yeah, like I wouldn't want no 6'8" motherfucker following me home.
Terrified.
I'd be terrified. It's not. I'm sorry. It's just a game. Nah, you spit on me, bro.
It wasn't
Like,
the game when you spit on me, right?
Yeah.
Fuck out of here. Yeah, just especially the shit in Utah. Utah just needs to probably just not have fans.
Just move them.
Just
Utah. Real. They don't have a fucking football team. They don't have a baseball team.
They ain't got shit in Utah. Besides,
Move their ass out of there. Fuck Utah.
That's why they there.
There's nothing even
revenue.
there. What the fuck is in Utah? Other than Mormons with multiple wives and shit. Like, and white people.
Colleges. That's it.
Move their
That's
ass
all
out
the
of
fuck
Utah.
is there. Why we talking about Utah though?
Right.
We can go to the series now.
All right.
We can go to the series. Utah and the Grizzlies.
3-1.
3-1 right now, but it's a lot more competitive. I'll probably be right when I say that you. I think we said the Jazz in 5, Jazz in 4.
I think I said Jazz in 4, but once again, I also thought
no Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, I also thought he was playing the first game. But,
Yeah,
I mean, they've been winning since he came back.
Since he was hooping that first game back, he went off.
Yeah,
bro, off the rip, I was like, he came back, he didn't look like he missed a beat.
Nah.
Only thing they said, like I know, what's dude's name for Sportsman? SVP was asking him like after one of the shows, he was like, "You've been out he was out 40 days, pretty much, like 39 days exactly." Mm-hmm. He's like, "I know it's hard, like getting that NBA win back. So what has it been like?" He was just like, "This shit, I want to play." What's his major answer? He was like, "It's no excuse for me like not doing what I'm doing, not like doing what I need to be doing on the court." He said it a few times. I think it's just for him to get his legs back under him. It'll be cool, but I'm curious to see how they play in the next round, because they would play the Clips the next round, right? Clips or the Mavs.
Yes,
if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, it's a much harder fought series than I thought it would be from the Grizzlies. I thought I don't want to be disrespectful, but I thought it was gonna be like stomping motherfuckers out.
Stomping on the bear. Stomping on the Grizzlies.
I also want to apologize to Dylan Brooks, because I was wrong. I said when I was like, I don't think evil Danny Green. When I said like I don't think you can rely on him scoring like 30 a game for a whole series.
Hey, he's going crazy.
He's been going fucking crazy. I don't think it's 30, but he still has been hooping.
He's been hooping.
Only thing, he probably would be averaging 30 if he didn't foul so much.
Damn near every game by Doris Burke keeps saying, well, he changed his diet and his nutrition and he's worked out. I'm like, okay,
they say
I get that. I've heard that since they played the Warriors. I understand.
Yeah,
I get it.
They be saying it like every other game for Chris Paul too. I feel like
okay, he changed his diet. Now he's a full-blown vegan.
Yeah.
Okay, that didn't stop him from fucking his shoulder up, but good shit, I guess.
Yeah, and then Ja has been playing great. Jaren Jackson his jumper looks weird to me now, man. I don't know. Like his jumper just doesn't look like a
normal jumper.
Yeah, I don't know. It looks like a push for some reason to me. It doesn't look like it's his natural jumper for some reason. Yeah, it's just shit just doesn't look right. But right now, if he was fully healthy or fully like contributing, this could definitely be a different series.
Right.
But the rest of them have been hooping. Donovan Mitchell has been hooping. Mike Conley was like, I fuck with. He said I'm embracing the villain role because he playing this old team. I fuck with that shit. I really wish PG did some shit like that. Just embrace the villain.
No,
but no,
just be Mr. Good Guy.
If he embraced the villain, I think it would be so much.
He'd probably start hooping. He'd probably start killing. If he embraced the villain, he'd probably average 35 a game.
Oh, y'all don't like me? Let me hear that shit. Like shit like that.
Trae Young is embracing. We see what he's doing.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, literally like how Trae Young is doing it. But then like I don't know, man. The Jazz are looking like a really solid ass team, but I'm trying to figure out how they match up with any other team once they play them. Because this,
who knows?
I don't know. I don't want to say it's a struggle against the Grizzlies right now because the Grizzlies are like tooth and nail fighting every game. Especially when you got Ja dropping fucking 47 in games and shit like that. So it's not like these motherfuckers ain't been hooping, but I don't know. This is a team that's like the 8th seed, and I don't want to say you struggling with them because you up 3-1, but these are all competitive ass games. So depending on who they play the next round, it could be either really ugly or like really good. Indeed. It could go either one or two ways.
Indeed. We could also talk about the Suns and the Lakers. They're now 2-2.
That is now a series.
And AD is
questionable
for game 5
because he sprained it. He sprained, I think, or pulled his groin.
He did something. That motherfucker's always hurt. Every time, literally every time he goes to the rim, he comes up grabbing something or limping.
Now we know why he just take jumpers, man.
Hurt by maybe he should go vegan.
He'd probably be cool, shit.
Doing something wrong, apparently.
That nigga probably likes mild sauce and pizza puffs and shit.
That's probably his problem. That's probably his problem.
No, I think the Sun. Yeah, it's now a series, more of a series now.
And then the last game we finally got what finally looked like a healthy Chris Paul again. Like he was actually out there hooping.
Chris Paul was doing his thing. DeAndre Ayton is playing a lot better in his first playoff series than I would expect him to play because he's pulled up his productivity from the season. I think he was averaging like. What was he averaging? 13 and 10 or 13 and 11 for the season?
I think so, something like that.
So,
but now it's like 20.
Yeah, it's like 20 and 11, 2012. That motherfucker's been hooping, and he's not scared.
And he's shooting very efficiently,
very much efficiently. And he's not I'll be so mad he just don't go up and dunk everything. But his touch is so fucking like soft.
He has
a soft ass touch. Yeah. I still feel like a lot of players in their like first couple years playing like somebody like Anthony Davis, I don't want to say would be timid, but would be like not willing to keep going at him the whole game.
Yeah.
He's
not shying away.
He's not shying away from the challenge at all. I feel like that's partially because of who he is, but then Monty Williams and Chris Paul is there like, no, like you are you.
If we're gonna win, we need you to hoop.
We need you to fucking go crazy. Like keep doing what you got to do. Also, Jay Crowder, please. With Game 5, because we want the Suns to win.
Yes.
We want this to happen.
Yes.
Try your very, very hardest to not say shit to LeBron James. Pretty please.
Leave LeBron alone.
We saw what happened last time.
Leave LeBron alone.
LeBron started clowning.
Just play defense.
LeBron just be cool until niggas start talking, boy. LeBron real life be like,
LeBron be pass first until somebody says something. He's like, all right, I'm
I don't know if you seen it. It was like I think Devin the Lab posted it. Shout out Devin the Lab. He posted the clip of like LeBron. He was like, he's really a student of the game. The one he got in the post against Jay Crowder, he was doing all this shit, and then he like did the spin and the up another. Kobe did that shit to him. Like the exact same play. The exact same play. I was like, this damn.
Yeah.
This thing started clowning after. Like, oh my god, bro. LeBron really be cooler than two niggas say something too, bro. Like, just don't talk. Just play defense and go back the other way. If he makes the shit, be like, cool.
Jay Crowder, please hit your shots. You did last game. If you could do it again, that'd be great. If you could keep doing it.
I haven't said this yet on the podcast. Right. I don't think so. Right. If I have, I'm sorry.
All right.
Cameron Payne, though.
Campaign for campaign.
I feel like I have said it now, but Campaign, what the fuck was this when he was on the Bulls? Where was this? I appreciate it now because, you in the position to actually probably win a championship. You weren't going to do that on the Bulls. Right. But Cameron Payne has been real life hooping, dog.
He's been hooping.
It's nice to see, but damn,
He's hooping with a
Why do
chip on
niggas
his
start
shoulder.
hooping as soon as they leave Chicago? Niggas leave Chicago and was like,
Jim Boylan.
I'm gonna turn it up a notch.
Jim Boylan.
I'm turning it up. It was even before Jim Boylan. That shit didn't happen with damn near everybody.
Blame Jim Boylan. Blame Gar and Pax.
I blame everybody. I don't want to keep it to just Jim Boylan because it's been more than just like players who
blame the front office.
Front office, yeah, y'all get the blame. But yeah, shout out Cameron Payne. Has been hooping lately. It's like especially when CP wasn't feeling like fully CP.
Yeah.
He was coming in the games. He was controlling the game for a lot of it. He was still putting him in position to win those games. It was just the other team had LeBron James, Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
And y'all didn't have a fully healthy Chris Paul.
Right.
So hopefully, I really fucking hope the Suns pull this series. It's
a series.
Yeah, it's a series now. I thought like how the momentum was going. I was like, these motherfuckers might go up 3-1.
Yeah.
I do not want to make it seem like I'm happy Anthony Davis is hurt. I'm really not because I like Anthony Davis a lot. But I would appreciate if he just wasn't hooping in the series. Because it's a whole lot harder. It's a whole lot harder for the Lakers to win. Even past the Suns with no AD, it's really hard to make a deep playoff run. I don't know, for a 36-year-old LeBron to keep trying to carry every team on his back.
It's getting hard.
It's probably at this point getting hard.
Also, it just goes to show what a healthy Chris Paul means to that team.
Yeah.
Granted that AD was out the second half, but I mean, a healthy Chris Paul
imprints on the game as a whole. You can see from the first few games where you just like, damn, you can tell. It's just certain plays and like lapses that just happen where you like when Chris Paul's on the floor, you're like, this shit wouldn't be happening if Chris Paul was on the floor. Yeah. That's really what it feels like the entirety of the game when he's not in. Also the reason why I think the Suns could probably pull it out, I don't want to say the Lakers need to shut down AD, but
maybe shut down AD.
Just because I feel like this is a different injury this time than he had. Because the other game, it was his knee when he was. I think they said he sprained his knee or some shit.
I literally feel like he's grabbed at everything in this one series. I've seen him grab his ankle. I've seen him grab his knee. Now it's his strain growing.
Who would they play the next series? They're 1, 2, 7, 3, 6. So they would either play Jokic or the Blazers.
Yeah.
Both of those teams are a hell of a lot more physical with their big man. They don't play defense like Aiden does, but they're still very physical. You got Nurkic. You either gonna have Nurkic and
who's
Cancer,
just a big bully.
Yeah, Nurkic
or Jokic,
and Cancer,
who's a finesse big bully.
Right. So I don't know. I don't know about shutting down AD. Maybe limiting him a little bit. That's also why I think the Suns will probably pull out the rest of the series too, unless somebody starts talking crazy to LeBron. Yeah. And then LeBron goes God mode, GOAT mode.
Low key.
Jay
Crowder just chill out.
Jay Crowder chill out. I don't know who else would be talking shit. Nobody besides probably Jay Crowder. Maybe Chris Paul, but Chris Say, because he was stop doing that shit.
Low key.
Nigga just starts finessing. So I don't want to say the Suns in 6 because I still think it's gonna be a 7-game series. But without AD, it's a lot more difficult for them to pull that out, especially because defensively, after Andre Drummond is, Marc Gasol is pretty solid too. But still, I still got the Suns the rest of the way now. Suns in 7.
Shout out.
Hopefully.
Shout out lack of Montrezl Harrell this series.
Yeah. I don't know why. Probably defensive purposes. I don't know. He grabs boards and he scores. The motherfucker average, I think, like 13-7, 13-8 this year off the bench. Some shit like that. I don't know why. I don't know.
Frank Vogel ain't fucking with him.
Frank Vogel was like, not this matchup. Maybe the next one. Maybe the next one.
Go sit down. Kenneth Fareed. We don't need you right now.
So every other series is now a series 2 now. So the only one that's like probably look like it's going to be wrapped up soon is the Jazz. I think the Jazz probably finished them off tonight. But then I'm gonna go with my pain first. The Clippers and the Mavs. I was worried. I'm still worried because it had to wait for Luka to not be Luka for Game 4 to even up a series.
Right.
I'm not happy Luka's hurt, but that's a lot easier for them to work with if Luka's hurt.
Yeah,
because he definitely didn't look like himself at all yesterday. He was missing. He came off a 44-point game for Game 3, and then yesterday it just didn't look like he was doing much of anything.
No,
besides just cardio.
And also, Porzingis out there playing like Kyle Kuzma.
Yeah, the rest of them not Kyle Kuzma. The rest of the team really can't get going if he's not going. It looks like because Tim Hardaway Jr. played good the first few games. The last few he struggled. So I don't know. PG didn't even play great yesterday, and they still won. But
playoff P.
Playoff. Shut up. He played better than Jimmy Butler did.
Oh yeah, you got a point.
PG's been. I don't want to say he's been hooping. He played good so far. I don't even want to say well because games 1 and 4 he wasn't.
Playoff Rondo.
Playoff Rondo makes a difference on your team too. Playoff Rondo was probably guarding Luka better than fucking Pat Beverly was. No, I'm not even joking.
Nah, low key.
I'm really not joking. He's really not. Yeah, I think their defensive schemes going forward just has to change for them to like keep going forward a little bit. PG has to score though. Like if he's not going now against the Mavs, who really don't have a great defensive team, it's gonna be even harder for like that second or third round for them to make the run that they need to make or that they want to make. Mm-hmm. So, you got any comments so far, brother?
Mavs in 7.
Still got the Mavs in 7.
Still got the Mavs in 7.
What does Luka have? They said like a nerve.
Something's. I don't know. They just said
some nerve.
Shit,
some nerve in his neck
or some shit like that.
He said he was feeling a lot better today, and they got I think 2 more days of rest before they even.
Chris Paul said that for 3 games.
Yep, that's what I was thinking. So I was like, everybody always says, "No, I'm feeling good now." Until you start playing the game, you're like, "Damn, this shit ain't feeling too good." How it felt when I was just not doing shit besides shooting around.
Yeah.
It also Kristaps Porzingis has to step up for them to even try to win this series.
Boy, you nervous?
I don't know what it is, bro. Like
he ain't never been in the playoffs before.
He was there last year. He just got hurt.
He was nervous.
He was hooping, I think, last year. Not hooping, but he was pretty decent last year.
Yeah, I think he was actually playing pretty.
He was playing pretty well last year because when he got hurt, is I think when the Clippers won the last few games.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, "Oh, they won because he was hurt." Probably, but
way off P.
He wasn't even way off P. Except, when he hit that off the side of the backboard last year. Only time he was way off. But yeah, other than that, Kawhi's been playing like fucking. I don't even want to know what Kawhi this is. This is the new Kawhi.
This is a different Kawhi.
This is a different Kawhi right now. If this Kawhi goes anywhere else, this shit is ugly.
This is the Kawhi that we need on the Heat.
Yeah, so I got Clips in 7. Just mostly because it's not a fully healthy Luka Doncic that's gonna be out there. And right. the game he had 44, they limited everybody else too. I just feel like you can't keep winning that way. We're like, oh, we're just gonna let him go crazy and limit everybody else on the team. This the NBA, dog. That motherfucker have 60 one night, fucking around, and you lost your series because you didn't want to guard him. You didn't want to keep game planning right for a motherfucker. Yeah, that's all my thoughts for them though right now. I still Clips in 7. That's it.
And then the last one we haven't talked about is Nuggets and the Blazers.
Now that was a series now too.
This
is a weird series.
Out of all the series, I feel like that's the most fun to watch.
It's my second most.
This is my
I
say
second
to the Lakers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I got the Lakers and Suns is fun to watch. The Knicks and Hawks was supposed to be fun to watch because it's 2 young ass teams,
and it's not.
But the Knicks just only want to let D Rose hoop by himself.
That's the only time it's fun.
When D Rose is hooping. But yeah, this is probably the most entertaining to watch, except last game because Dame didn't do shit that I wanted Dame to do. Dame had, I think, was like 1 field goal the whole game because Norman Powell decided, hey, I got your powers today, dog. Don't worry about it. Shake my hand.
Right.
Monstars type shit.
Low key.
And then Jokic, I don't know, the rest of the team on the Nuggets just wasn't playing well that game too though. I just for how I thought the series would be going, I thought Jokic would just be like keep going on God mode and killing everybody because the fucking Trailblazers can't guard shit worth a damn. I want them to lose, but I want Dame to win. I don't know if that makes sense.
Shout out one of them to lose.
I want them to lose now because they need to blow that shit up. Some shit needs to happen. Changes. I don't know. Some shit has to happen where Dame just is not important.
Kawhi to the Blazers.
That should have happened. It was supposed to be Paul George. It was supposed to be Jimmy or Paul George at one point.
All right.
That would have been nasty.
You sound like the Lakers fans.
No, Lakers fans just say everybody. them and Heat fans will Photoshop every single person that's going to be a free agent.
Yeah.
I saw Steph Curry in a Lakers jersey the other day.
Yeah.
And the Heat jersey actually too.
Yeah.
But
Steph
yeah,
Curry to the Heat.
I really for the sake of Dame, I want the Trailblazers to lose, but I want Dame to keep winning at least the first round series. Because everybody was like, this nigga can't do shit. Who can do shit in fucking Portland? Nobody. Can't nobody do shit in Portland. Clyde couldn't do it. Damn. Can't nobody do it.
Damn.
God damn.
Hey, Clyde got them to the finals.
He did. But he played Mike.
Nigga
played Mike.
Michael Jordan stopped a lot of motherfuckers.
You know who Dame played? The Warriors.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah.
It's tough to play.
Steph stopped a lot of people from getting rings.
Steph stopped hella niggas from getting rings. Yeah, man. That's just really rough to kind of like see. Because I want the motherfuckers to win. But I want him to win. I just want them to lose. I don't know if that's possible. Because he needs to go somewhere. Dame to the Heat, goddamn.
Dame to the Heat.
Dame to the motherfucking Heat. Hey, you got any other thoughts on that series? Jokic is going to keep being Jokic. Jokic is a fucking dog. Damn. Angry ass. Campazzo is actually a really good backup point guard,
man,
too.
Shout out Campazzo out here 5'10".
Campazzo is what makes this series so fun to watch
out here
at times.
Doing it big for all the people under 6 feet. I appreciate it.
Campazzo has been doing phenomenal for them so far because he just does all the little gritty shit where he just dive for loose balls. He does the Marcus Smart shit, but he does it less irritatingly.
And be throwing dimes.
I'm a flop a little bit just to sell some shit I get it.
He's like a 5'10", not as good. Ginobili.
I see what you mean by that too. That's why I'm laughing. Low key though, he does all the little shit that you want him to do. He definitely be throwing dimes. Yeah, it'd be something. I was like, God damn, what the fuck? Where you been at? Why you take so long to come to the league? My nigga was out there killing. I think he was in Spain. I think it was
either Spain or Argentina.
One of them. Wherever he was at, he was killing. It was like, all right, I go to the league now.
Low key. 20, I think he's like 27, 28. 28-year-old rookie. Yeah. Shout out to it. Not old as hell, but up there for a rookie. Old to be a rookie.
Yeah, old for a rookie. I don't think I got no other thoughts on playoff basketball today, just because we'll see how the series. We'll see how the series. We'll see how the series shake out today. I said the Jazz finished them off. The Jazz were up 2-1, right? I'm not tweaking.
Is it? I thought 3-1. I thought it was 3-1. Let's double check because I did say 3-1 earlier, and I definitely could be wrong. But I thought
I know that because the Sixers can finish them off tonight. I also think the Jazz can finish them off tonight. I just can't remember. I'm tweaking right now. Why am I tweaking right now? I think they're up 3-1.
The both of us are tweaking. 2-1.
2-1?
Yeah.
Right.
So they will not finish them off tonight.
But
the 76ers
take more control. The Wizards. I think so. Barn Bradley Beal scoring 50.
Yeah.
Or Russell Westbrook having
also scoring 50.
20-20-20. Low key. Or some other shit that's going on. I think the Sixers finish them off because Joel Embiid has been having a phenomenal series. That nigga just ain't been rebounding the ball well enough to help me hit on my parlays. I got me just donating money to FanDuel at this point.
What do you think they do with that money?
That's what you give back to everybody else for the niggas. That's how people cash out. All the other niggas who didn't hit, you getting their money. That's literally how they get all their fucking money.
That's interesting. Yeah, it has to. I mean, there are motherfuckers on there probably, donate. We're gonna say donate. Yeah. Donating $10,000. Trying to hit on 100.
Because I know I'll be putting 5 down trying to hit 2 bands. Yeah. It's a Knicks fan that put $7,000 down. Not a Knicks fan. I'm sorry, a Hawks fan that put $7,000 down for them to win the finals. So he just donated He donated $7,000
to win the finals.
To win the final, not the series. To win the finals. So he donated $7,000. Right. He made a donation. Yeah,
that's a big donation.
That's a big donation.
$7,000.
If you got money though, you gotta have that kind of money.
I don't even have $7,000 now as we're speaking, and he just dropped.
That shit. I was like, you could have just gave me that money.
Low key.
I could have told you, they're not winning, no dog, but it's cool. I appreciate that.
Shout out, grab my phone.
I'd have to make sure people had to see what I was talking about.
All right. Anyways, back to the week.
Y'all favorite segment?
It's nobody's favorite segment.
It's everybody's favorite segment.
It's not my favorite segment. I gotta keep looking for fucking facts every week. All right, so
that's too damn bad.
So for this fact of the week, we have the biggest margin of victory in NBA history. All right. And I'm going to say the points. It was 148 to 80. 148 points to 80 points. Now, you may ask me, who is that? Who won the game? Who lost the game? right? Now, if I said the Cleveland Cavaliers, that'd probably be everybody's last damn guess as to having 148 points.
Yeah, it would have
more people. If I said the Cleveland Cavaliers, they probably say, "Oh, that's the team who lost."
Yeah, I would assume.
No, that's the team who won with 148 points against the Miami Heat.
That's crazy.
In 1991.
Yeah,
December 17th, 1991. If we want to get specific,
that shit really would have been 200.
That would be yes, that would definitely be 200 in today's basketball.
Damn.
That's fucked up.
Them niggas almost doubled their score.
That's a 68-point difference.
Them niggas almost, they almost doubled their score.
Yeah.
Them niggas turned the sliders all the fuck the way up that game.
Yeah.
And turn the Heats down.
Yeah. That's
sad.
Given the Cavs' history.
Who was home?
I don't know that one. I can't answer that one.
No, I was gonna see if you knew, because if that was a away game,
if the Heat were home,
that's even more sad. Low key, I was saying that's a sad ass like plane ride, bus ride home, whatever. Like,
low key.
If the Heat was home though, you got to go home.
You just got
sad.
You just got to get in your bed, just fucked up. I won't even play basketball no more. That real life be there. I'd really question everything that I've done.
I'll be thinking about how many blowouts a team got. Like, if you're a really, really shitty team, like what's the worst team in NBA history, like records wise? I think it was like 973. Was that the Hornets? Or whenever the Bobcats a few years ago when Kemba was on there? Like during that Miami Heat era or some shit like that? It was like 10-72, some shit like that.
I believe it. No, it was. I think we had this conversation before.
Probably.
I think it was in their lockout season.
Either way it go. One of the worst teams. You just got to eat losses every night. And sometimes those losses be like 30 plus. You be like, damn. You just got to wash that shit off. Yeah. 68 points. You damn near can't wash off 68. You got to be like, fuck. We lost by 68.
Them motherfuckers on the team probably still be thinking about that now. Like, man,
we really lost by 60. Motherfuckers be seeing them.
We really lost by 60.
Imagine you a Cavs player, you see motherfucker out.
Yeah. If anybody needed to stomp on a logo,
it was them.
It should have been both teams stomping. No, he should have stomped on their own logo and been like, "Damn, we suck."
Yeah, we was ass today. So y'all deserve this.
Maybe we should give it up.
Damn.
Everybody turn in your jersey.
68.
That's a lot of points.
That's a lot.
We be going like when the Mavs beat the Clippers by 50. We're like, damn.
That shit was still a damn
This is
moment,
18
though.
more points.
Yeah.
Imagine you're playing your starters, and then at some point, probably by halftime, you're playing your bench, 40. And the other team's bench is still killing you. That's how it had to go. I'd imagine the other team's bench, the Cavaliers' bench is probably still.
You got to be a dick to be a coach and be like, they got their bench players in. Let me keep my starters in. Up 50 plus, up 40 plus. That's some dickhead shit for a whole game type shit too.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm still finna play all 40 minutes.
That's damn.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's the fact of the week.
That's sad.
That's this week's episode. If y'all have any suggestions as to
okay, if y'all have any questions, you know
when it pertains to stepping on logos. Losing by 68 points, or getting injured in the neck, shoulder, and or growing region, contact your doctor.
As always, thank y'all for watching the Laboratory Podcast with myself,
right,
and Los. Right. If you're watching on YouTube, as always, like, share, and subscribe. Right. Keep telling your friends, and tell their friends to tell their friends. Be like, these two niggas be talking basketball, and they sometimes know what they talking about.
Sometimes,
on occasion,
sometimes, more often than not, we're wrong.
Probably, because I've been wrong about Julius Randle and Dylan Brooks so far. And then if you're listening on Apple Podcasts, make sure you guys please leave a review. We would appreciate that. 5 stars only, please. 5 of them things.
Under the 5.
Peace out, y'all.